Oh man. So it was a fun day for the Marvel Legends community. We had a price reveal for the Super-Adaptoid figure. You know, there was a lot of speculation about that. And we had the next set of Spider-Man animated series figures revealed. And honestly, this is actually looking like it's going to stack up to be a pretty good set all in all for the Spider-Man animated series. But before we get into all this, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. And let's start the show. So I think first things first is we got to talk about this Super-Adaptoid. Not because of any other reason, but we got to talk about this price. $70. Okay, so when they first revealed this, I said, okay, this is going to be $100, $89.99, probably $100. And I got the usual pushback. No, you don't know what you're talking about. No, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't understand, like blah blah blah, this and that, and inflation and price of crude and all this stuff. I heard all that, and I gotta say, to the Hasbros, the bros, the bros. They're the types that the mere act of standing up from a sitting position causes them to flop sweat. The bros. The bros. Motherfuckers always wearing Spider-Man t-shirts, and the Spider-Man emblem is always draped in a couple of drops of Big Mac sauce. The bros. The bros. They told me it wasn't going to cost that much. And you know what? They were right. It didn't cost $90 like I thought. And I was wrong. I fully admit I was wrong. But still $70? Nah, homie. Nah, homie. Like, straight up. So you're telling me the Super-Adaptoid costs more than the McFarlane Batmobile? Granted, more will go... I can promise you, more will go into the Super-Adaptoid than the McFarlane. Maybe. Possibly. Man, we'll see. But they do have to mold joints and everything like that. But there's nothing special about this figure to justify $70. I'm sorry. It's like the more I looked at it, the more I was just like, no, nah. And then people pointed out the lack of accessories, because while he has Hawkeye's mask, it would have been nice to have Hawkeye's bow and arrow. While he has Iron Man's chest, would have been nice to have maybe some blast effects to go with this guy. While he's green, it would have been great if his arms were kind of like shaped like the Hulk's arms. But what they did was, according to people who know this a lot better than I do, they took a 12-inch Captain America figure and did their atypical recolor and slight retool. That's what they did. They didn't do anything special. New head and the arc reactor instead of the star. So that's about it. That's literally all they did. There's nothing special about this figure, I don't think. At first I was like, okay, this looks pretty cool. Price turned me off. And then the fact that people pointed out all the things they could have potentially done to make this thing better. Yeah, this one's gonna go ahead and be a pass for me. Like, if you want it, I'll throw the link in the description if you still want it. And, prove me wrong. Shut me up, And then there was the main event, that Green Goblin Mary Jane set. Like, straight up, I thought Mary Jane was just going to be, they were going to take some plain clothes like the Gwen Stacy or one of the other Mary Jane figures, I thought they were just gonna plaster all the pieces together, recolor it, and take the Renew Your Vows head, do a little retool or repaint on that, and keep it moving. Welp, once again, I was wrong. And it looks like this is mostly new sculpting. Shocking, I know. This looks mostly new. The boots and the legs, the upper body definitely looks like new sculpting, and the head looks like a totally new sculpt. I'm blown away. I'm blown away by this. I'm very excited to get this set. But Mary Jane, while she's cool, the main event, really to the main event, is that Green Goblin. Holy crap. Why do they have to do the 2-packs on this stuff? All right. Why do they have to do 2-packs? Like, this Green Goblin would sell like mad. Just mad, man. But they do the 2-packs to pad the price, man. That's how they get us. It's like, I just want the Green Goblin. I think 99% of people are just going to want the Green Goblin. There's going to be the people out there who want to complete like a shelf with all the animated series figures. And that's fine. But the majority, I feel like a majority of the collectors just want the Green Goblin. But don't get me wrong, it's not like it comes without flaws. Number one, pins. So that means this is an old body that they're retooling or repainting. So the pins, okay, I don't mind the pins personally, but they want to brag about their pinless tech in every stream since they started rolling it out. They want to brag about it, but utilize it. That's my whole thing. It's just utilize it. Just use it. Just reuse it over and over and over again. The figures look a little cleaner when you do that. Some cases a lot cleaner, but they do look cleaner. The other thing is that could they just spring, if they're not going to do the shadowing and all that other stuff and the cell shading, if they're not going to do all that, can they at least paint on the scales for the Green Goblin? Can they do that? Can he have like the scales? You're not going to mold them in, at least paint them on. Give us the illusion that they're there. That's really the only flaws I have with that, because that head sculpt is off the hook. Problem is, I don't know if they're gonna have like, are we gonna get the gummy legs or are we gonna get like legit legs? Because both things can be true. They can have pinless tech and gummy legs at the same time. They're using crappy plastic. I'm hoping they're not using crappy plastic for this, but I really like this Green Goblin. And why do I need Mary Jane? I don't care about that Mary Jane figure. Like, it's not gonna, it literally, if I was to buy this 2-pack, that Mary Jane would just be left in a box or put in a storage bin. That's literally it. Like, for photos, maybe. But I don't, but that Green Goblin, man, oh my goodness. That thing looks phenomenal, and they actually look like they got his glider done properly, and they look like they actually did his pumpkins properly. Like, I feel like this, they at least look like they were pouring a little bit of effort into this. But we'll see how Hasbro's, because you know, every time you turn around, everything you think stuff is sweet, Hasbro got a Hasbro on you, man. That's the name of the game. But anyway, let me know what you think. Are you excited about this 2-pack? Is this something you were really looking forward to? Are you excited about the Super-Adaptoid? Do you still want to pick it up, even though, like I said, I'm not too fond of it? Let me know in the comments. Am I wrong? Do you think I'm wrong on any counts? Do you think I'm right on any counts? Let's chop it up and hash it out in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the community tab. I'll throw a link to this in the description. I post any pre-orders like the Super-Adaptoid. I post any deals I come across or any restocks that I find on the World Wide Web. Also, check out in the description my Amazon affiliate link. It's really cool. All you have to do if you need to buy anything from Amazon is click the link and buy away, and it doesn't cost you anything extra, and it's a great way to support the channel because Amazon will pay me a small commission for everything you buy. And if you used the link in the past, thank you. If you're planning on using it now or in the future, also thank you. Well, anyway, with that, be safe, be good, and this is the Drunken Prime cracking open another beer and signing off.